Incorporating Web 2.0 and new media in healthcare new manager training. With the advent of the internet, new technologies continue to emerge and develop, affecting how we live, work, play, and learn. As the internet matured, cyberspace evolved to a considerably more interactive, participative, and dynamic environment, ushering in a new era of online capability, often referred to as Web 2.0. This presentation explores how Web 2.0 tools and social media can be incorporated into new manager training within a healthcare organization to reinforce learning. During its infancy, the Internet consisted of static web pages with non-interactive information. Web 2.0 refers to the next generation of the Internet, consisting of websites, platforms, and networks where content is user-generated, creating a more navigable, contributory, collaborative, and interactive experience. Examples of Web 2.0 tools are blogging sites, such as WordPress and Blogger, microblogs, such as Twitter, wikis, such as Wikipedia, podcasting and its applications, such as Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, video sharing such as YouTube, web applications such as Google Docs, hosted services such as Google Maps, and online presentation software such as Prezi. Social media, considered an offspring of Web 2.0, are electronic communication technologies that allow participants to connect with others online by sharing information, photos, videos, and commentary. Examples of social media are Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Snapchat. In healthcare, both Web 2.0 and social media can be used in training to support new managers and improve an organization. Although healthcare can offer some of the most rewarding careers, it is also one of the most demanding industries with high turnover rates. Healthcare managers representing disciplines from nursing, security, food and nutrition, and human resources are hired or promoted into these positions with the expectation they will proficiently execute such duties as hire, coach, and train staff, manage and schedule employee multiple shifts, review and approve time cards, ensure staff licensing and training compliance are updated, perform disciplinary actions, evaluate employee performances, interpret and reinforce policies, and prepare for federal, state, and local inspections and audits. Healthcare organizations are faced with equipping new managers, particularly those who may not have had past leadership experience to perform successfully in their new roles. To do this, formal comprehensive training deployed through a learning management system is one way to equip new managers. In addition, informal training that often occurs via daily conversations, meetings, and interactions can support new managers in job performance and professional development. This informal training can be facilitated with Web 2.0 and social media tools in tandem with an LMS to maximize learning and improve healthcare business and patient care outcomes. Web 2.0 and social media have become more integrated within education curriculum. In healthcare training, integration can be a slow process due to regulatory and institutional policies, ethical considerations, security issues, and privacy concerns. With the constant threat of malware, ransomware, phishing, and other cybercrime, it's not uncommon for IT departments to insist all operations are conducted behind an organization's firewall and on their own servers. Corporate leadership may fear that the use of social media might violate the rules of organizational branding and would prefer communication to be contained. External online applications, software, websites, and platforms are often blocked from use. Although there may be challenges in incorporating Web 2.0 and social media tools into healthcare training, it can be done safely and effectively. The three Web 2.0 and social media tools that have proven their effectiveness and discretion in the corporate arena are Skype, SharePoint, and Yammer. These applications can support new manager training in a way that is safe, secure, private, relevant, and real-time. Skype is a Web 2.0 tool that offers free and premium video conferencing and instant messaging services. It can be included in a Microsoft package, which most large corporations use. Healthcare organizations can create and customize their own domains comprising of specific users within firewalls and on organizations' servers. Users can communicate via a desktop or a mobile app version by video chat and instant messaging with more than one user at a time, as well as share a screen of their desktops online to log on users. Skype allows businesses to hold a meeting, training, or brainstorming session with participants from multiple locations quickly and efficiently with considerable less planning and logistics than face-to-face training. Because of its usability and flexibility, this Web 2.0 technology can support new manager training in several ways. In the healthcare environment, both online and instructor-led training are usually standalone courses that were created as a result of a regulatory requirement. Once the course is completed and assessed, staff continue on to the next requirement. To supplement learning, brief follow-up lessons or clinics could be incorporated in conjunction to formal courses to highlight and reinforce key points. In healthcare, managers are responsible for submitting their annual budgets and attend a finance course offered monthly. Executives from finance could hold Skype workshops, tying in the knowledge new managers have acquired and how their efforts contribute to the larger financial landscape. Managers face new challenges every day where a quick instruction could address an issue quickly and effectively. Training, whether online or instructor-led deployed by an LMS, often requires planning, logistics, and multiple phases of approval. Skype provides healthcare educators a way to provide on-the-spot supplemental training to support new managers that is responsive and agile. Online training is deployed via an LMS regarding an organization's timekeeping system, for example. A week after the training is deployed, the entire organization will observe a national holiday. Educators anticipating follow-up questions to the original timekeeping system training can use Skype to deploy a quick workshop reminding new managers how to update the timekeeping system to indicate holiday leave. Employing Skype to provide responsive, real-time learning to address a real-world scenario reinforces the original training and ensures course content is accurately and confidently applied in the workplace. SharePoint, now part of Microsoft's product line, is a content management system that has been adopted by large-scale corporations. It allows for the storage, retrieval, search, archiving, and tracking of internal electronic documents and records. An online library, SharePoint organizes and centralizes content that replaces the need of multiple drives with a sea of folders. Documents, spreadsheets, PDFs, videos, emails, presentations saved in SharePoint can be password protected, have changes tracked, and can be easily searchable in one location, which can be partitioned for certain users. Since SharePoint is essentially an internal website or intranet, SharePoint can be used as a tool to create a workplace wiki within an organization's firewalls and hosted on a corporation's file server. For new healthcare managers, an internal wiki can be created on SharePoint and posted on an intranet to supplement new manager training. For instance, new managers receive training on completing employee evaluations. Samples of completed evaluations, coaching material on how to address an employee with performance issues, and timelines for employee performance deadlines can be added to a dedicated SharePoint folder. These new managers would have the ability to update resources, include additional information, and links to websites or videos that could aid themselves and their fellow colleagues in completing employee evaluations and other items that are applicable. When SharePoint is updated, an email is sent to the folder owner to approve or decline the change, addition, or deletion. This oversight ensures that content has been reviewed and is compliant with institutional standards. Like other social networking sites, Yammer allows users to connect with other users, share information, images, and comments, and reply to other posts, but it is tailored for businesses and can be hosted on an organization's server. communication between users is confined to one organization and can be partitioned to various groups. Through a feed, employees can have conversations with multiple participants within a team or to a wider audience. Yammer offers additional layers of security and confidentiality than a private Facebook group or an unlisted group in LinkedIn, yet provides the same level of connectivity. Access is funneled by a user's intranet domain, so only approved emails can join the network. Yammer is now also a Microsoft product with built-in compatibility with Office, SharePoint, and Skype. When it comes to new manager training, evaluating whether or not a training was effective can be measured in several ways. Conventionally, an assessment in the form of an exam or quiz can be included in online and instructor-led training, or a survey or questionnaire can be distributed. Another way educators can easily follow up on whether or not a training was helpful to learners is through Yammer. For instance, following a timekeeping training and a Skype workshop regarding updating a timesheet, educators can post on Yammer if the information they received was useful and any issues that might have arose. New managers can share what went well, what didn't go well, post follow-up questions, and other related issues that might have cropped up. Yammer can supplement LMSs that may not have a discussion board functionality. However, as opposed to discussion boards and even Skype training that have start and end times, Yammer supports ongoing learning conversations. In addition, Yammer could be a way to contact educators to request additional training addressing an array of issues encountered on the nursing floor or another arena within a hospital setting from the learners themselves, when in the past most training originated from stakeholders. If a security issue occurred at one location, new managers within that Yammer group could be alerted, and a follow-up training or workshop through an LMS and Skype could be immediately scheduled for those who would benefit from the training. Resources from that training could be posted on their SharePoint wiki page for future reference. All three Web 2.0 and social media tools can be employed to facilitate training that shows results in the work environment and patient care. In healthcare, due to regulatory requirements, most training is deployed and recorded via an LMS. Learning is assessed in an LMS through exams, quizzes, and skills demonstrations. However, evaluating the effectiveness of a training in making improvements in the workplace and in patient care can be a challenge and less concrete. Observing whether or not new managers contribute to a SharePoint wiki or participate in Skype on-the-spot trainings or comment on a Yammer discussion provides a way to measure whether or not managers are applying what they learn to their practice. It's one thing to evaluate if a learner successfully passed an assessment, but it's another to see if learner achievement manifests in lowered staff attrition rates, successful regulatory audits, and higher patient satisfaction scores. There are several benefits to integrating Web 2.0 tools and social media into healthcare new manager training and still comply with federal, state, and local regulatory constraints. Web 2.0 and social media provide low-cost, accessible, usable technologies to support training in a way that is responsive, flexible, and applicable. To ensure cybersecurity and communication monitoring, most organizations require that operations are conducted within firewalls and on in-house servers. To mitigate the risk of using public online media and networks, Skype, SharePoint, and Yammer are tools that offer privacy, security, and safety with equal connectivity. For new healthcare managers, the incorporation of these tools and training can provide on-the-spot support and reinforcement to apply learning to real-world scenarios.